Well, well, well. If it isn't, if it isn't Duckmas Day, day 25 of Duckmas, the official completion day of Duckmas. Although there'll probably be 6 more days of streams in the month. This is officially, basically the end. So we're doing something a bit different. We're doing a just chatting stream where we rank every single game that I can remember ever streaming on stream. So about 6, close to 7 years worth of games. Uh, like I said, I'm pretty sure some slip by, given the general nature of my memory and the fact I wasn't keeping track of stuff for a while. I IHP. Uh-oh. Whoops. It's gonna break shit. No. There we go. There's chat. I had some things incorrectly ordered. I threw together this whole overlay thing pretty quickly. Chat should be good now. How's it going, HP? How is your Christmas? Happy Duckmas. Let me test. That appears. Excellent. I know there's a big gray bar on the bottom. Things happen. Currently making gravy. Nice, 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 nice. I'm about it. I'm about it. Alright, let me make sure everything's good. And then we'll get into it properly. We'll start raking some games. Hello, Cordy. Good morning, Duck. Uh, good morning. Merry Christmas. Happy Duckmas. Hope you're well. Hope it's been a good day. Alright, let me list is prepared. We did it. Hi Naz, how's it going? It's a just chatting stream. There's a goal on everything. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy Monday. It's Monday. Beginning secure today. It's a good game. Or is it? We'll have to properly rank it. Hi Echo. Welcome in, welcome in. Merry Christmas. Happy Duckmas. Hello, hello. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have the chat decently placed. Really wish I had some other things at the bottom there, but you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. Big gray box is big gray box. Happy Echomas? Ekmas? Ekmas is... It's a new valid holiday. Stretch my cam? What do you mean? Make the cam bigger? Or to cover the whole bottom? Don't know about that one. Don't like that. Gravy's getting thick. Nice. Wide duck? None of that. None of that. Alright, so wide duck emote? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Unbelievably no. No more emotes, god damn it. Besides the one animated one? I think it was just one. It's too many emotes. It's too many. Dozens. Thousands. Alright. So I have these in kind of alphabetical order, which doesn't behoove certain things. So I think we'll just start knocking them off the list, right? I think that's probably the plan. You reckon that's not enough? What, games? So, if I scroll down slightly, there is 177 games. Emotes? Emotes. There's too many emotes. And these are just the games I remember playing. So this could be a bit This might not be a bit. We'll see how it goes. You know, this took way too long to put together. Um, but yeah, let's get it. All right. So I guess maybe we'll go to series. We'll just start right into it. 7 Days to Die. All right. Secretly played Yick. I did not secretly play Yick. Absolutely not. And if I did it, I wouldn't be secretive about it. So a lot of people like 7 Days to Die. I played the console version, which I believe was ported by Telltale. They had like these skin packs for like what was it? Like Kenny and Lee and I think Michonne. And it was terrible. It never got updated. Wait, you mentioned Yick? 10-minute timeout for breaking the deal? Oh my god. It's Christmas. You can break it's alright. Oh my wait. You actually typed out Courtney? Alright, fuck it. Yeah, 7 Days to Die. It was fun, but the version I played was terrible. It was absolutely garbage. Never got updates. So while I had some alright times in it, we gotta put it in bad. It blows. It was okay. I mean, don't play it by yourself, right? You gotta play with friends. That's important. But we'll put it there. Now, I believe, from my understanding of correct tier list etiquette, the further to the left, the better. The further to the right, the worst. It was okay. It was okay for what it was, but it was pretty bad. You know, I had a good experience. I don't think my good experience outweighs the bad. We're gonna be I'm gonna be saying a lot of words that might contradict things, but the categories are correct. You need Cordy back so you can get his opinion. That's fair. Further to the left is bad. Wait a minute. Further to the left is like bad plus, and right is bad minus. Yes. Yes. This makes sense. Alright. Next. A Plague Tale Innocence. Alright. This game, I think it was on Game Pass. I don't know if it was anymore. Is anymore. Game about a bunch of plague rats. Kind of cool game. Played it on stream like twice. I didn't beat the game. I have no idea why I didn't beat the game. I enjoyed most of it. And this is why we have this category. I didn't give it a fair shot. Didn't finish it. Seemed fine. Uh, was a little too railroady from what I played of it. The rats mechanic was cool. I didn't know if the game opened up more after a while. Little kind of predictable from what I played, but it was alright. It was fine. But I feel like with certain story games, you really can't judge it unless you complete it. And it was very, very narratively driven, so I feel like I didn't really give it a fair shot. So that's why we have that category. I didn't think we'd use it already. Didn't really think ahead, but I figured there's games I didn't finish. All right, Alan Wake. Now, thing about Alan Wake is I really like Alan Wake. And if I was ranking this the first time I played it, I'd probably put it amongst the best games I've ever played. But that DLC sucks. It fucking sucks, man. So I'm gonna have to put it in great. It brings down the whole experience tremendously. And I know when I streamed it, I had technical difficulties, not even holding that against it. Why not? Base and the DLC is separate? Ooh. How would we do that? Would I need to get Add it on there twice. Like, add the image twice? Or add another category twice? Just hue shift another image? Oh my god. Alright, we're getting... fuck. Ooh. It's gonna be a 3-hour stream? This might be a long one. This might be a long one. Alright. Alright, give me a second. We're getting technical. This is already gonna be a mess. We gotta do some... We gotta do some quick... We gotta do some, God damn, dude, I didn't think... I don't know, I just assumed bundling the DLC. It's part of the full experience, right? No. No. We're gonna have to bundle the experience in. The DLC part of the experience. Or maybe we'll do another stream that's only DLC. It'll be the DLC stream, because, like, so many of these games have DLC. Making a new icon for all of them would take forever. So we're just gonna have to bundle it in. You only said it because if it weren't for the DLC? I can at least think of one game on here that's gonna rank higher because of its DLC. So we're gonna have to bundle it in now. If we do another review, we'll count this in. It's a humble bundle. It's all bundled. Everything's bundled. It's not even going to be cold for the winter because it's so bundled. It's so warm. It's so prepared for the evening winter. Alright. So we're putting out Wake and Great. That DLC, terrible. I don't know why the fuck it's in the game. RE4 Remasters 30 buckos. It could go lower. It could go lower. Surely it could go lower. So hopefully I'm not too bright. I could adjust the lighting if I have to, but you know, I think we're good right now. We just get, you know, forehead's just a little shiny right now. It's fine. Great thing about Capcom Go. Capcom has some great prices. There's a reason I played all the Resident Evil games. It wasn't just because I was super interested in trying them out. They were tremendously affordable games. Does that make them a good company? You know. From Software prices? I know, right? Unbelievable. This is going to be a long stream. This is going to be a long one. Alright. Alien Isolation. I didn't finish this game. I wasn't really feeling it. But I didn't really finish it. So we're going to put it in and give it a fair shot. I know it has a tremendous amount of DLC too. I've seen a lot of gameplay of the game, but I do appreciate how loyal it is to the original. Man, some of these icons are really squished. It's fine. It's fine. Loyal to the actual what do you call it? Not theme. The sets of the first movie and the second movie. And that I really appreciate. But I didn't finish it. Got DMC5 Deluxe for 15 bucks. Yeah, getting into Devil May Cry is actually like pretty affordable. Like, I know it's not the biggest franchise in the world. Second game you were playing on stream, you just wasn't feeling it. Source material? Well, yeah, so Alien Isolation's a sequel that takes place between the first and second Alien movies. You fuck with it. I know you played... Didn't you play... I'm pretty sure, Naz, you played it twice, I think. Something like that. DMC's so affordable. Yeah, and the fact that the first three are bundled together, I know everyone's like, don't play two. But even, DMC, Devil May Cry, also affordable. Remember if you did, probably did. Uh, Amnesia. Didn't play the DLC. We're gonna put this one okay. Um, Gosh, I don't want to go too heavy into spoilers. People haven't seen certain things. Played it kind of recently, but like, gosh, the ending of that game sucked. And not just because I fucked it up. It's great for 2013. Yeah, I definitely played it a little too late. So, like, I feel like it's getting done a little dirty by that. It definitely doesn't hold up. I enjoyed it. I'll probably never play it again, but I think it was alright. I think holding up to an okay, that's pretty strong. You don't think you've ever watched a full playthrough of Ambrosia? If only there was a VOD channel. Only there was a VOD channel where you could watch somebody play through all of it. Not the DLC. Thank you, Naz. I appreciate it. Um, so yeah, we're gonna put that in okay. We haven't even put one thing in every category yet. I thought I'd go faster with this. Um, Battlefield Hardline. I I don't think I've ever streamed the multiplayer. Multiplayer wasn't amazing, but I started streaming the campaign. It might have been one stream a really long time ago. Hi, Crippy. How's it going? Merry Christmas. Happy Duckmas. Start rapid firing? Well, we'll wait a little bit. Can't believe you're late. Late to this on Duckmas? It's gonna be a long one. It might be. If I'm like, you know what, I'm not feeling it, we'll just start blasting through stuff. We've cleared out 5 games. We have 172 left. So it could be a while. We're gonna put I don't know. I didn't even beat the campaign. We're gonna put this and I didn't give a fair shot. And that feels generous because I probably wouldn't have thought very much of it. 17 minutes for 5 games. Nah, we'll pick up the pace. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Um, if I gave every game 1 minute, it would have been like 3 hours anyway. Made a hot chocolate and got some pie, so you're ready? Nice, nice. Sounds like a nice, relaxing, cozy vibe. We'll try and keep it wholesome. I don't even think I've sworn yet. Blasphemous. I'm gonna have to put this in great. It's gonna go behind Alan Wake. I can't even feel like I can put it in best game I've ever played because I didn't do everything in the game, but it's a great game. I'd recommend it. It's up there with Hollow Knight if you like those kind of games. But my average is 3.5 per game. Shit. It'd be fine. Gosh, I can't recommend Blasphemous enough as long as you're okay with certain themes. Is Hollow Knight on the list? Hollow Knight is on the list. Also, if you like Blood Helmets, yeah, it's a weird one, but it's a good time. It is a good time. Uh, and I'm excited to play the second one. And eventually maybe go back and do all the actual stuff to get the real ending. But So this game called Blood Roots, alright? Uh, it was on Game Pass back when I was like, I'll just play random stuff in Game Pass. Man, these icons they really cut off a lot of the names. Whoops. Anyway, we get a link to this so we can make our how much we liked watching list. I'll share it afterwards. Right now I'm just doing a custom one, but I'll make a real one afterwards. I'll post it in the Discord. Uh, and I'll probably take a screenshot of this and post it afterwards too. That sounds reasonable, right? Um, so Bloodroots is I don't know how to describe it. It's a weird game. Uh, I liked it. Uh, I'm gonna put it in okay. Probably behind Amnesia. The story's kind of cool. It feels like the game goes a little too long. The difficulty's a little uh inconsistent, but I thought it was a good game. I'd recommend it if it's on Game Pass or on sale. But yeah, it was a fine game. I don't want to spoil it because it's very little story, lots of gameplay. If you, it's sort of like Hotline Miami, kind of. You're gonna die a lot. Borderlands 2. So the reason there's no Borderlands 1 on, uh-oh. Wait. Wait. Oh fuck. Okay, pre-sequel is on here. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ooh. I was like, wait, alphabetically shouldn't it be on here? Um so I played these back on console. I've always wanted to play Borderlands 1 on stream. I couldn't at the time because of licensed music issues, and the Twitch app on console wouldn't let me play it. That always annoyed me. But I played all the others. Borderlands 2. Never finished the DLC. Forgetting part of the game I played so many fucking times it's repetitive. Uh it's not my favorite Borderlands. We'll put it great. We'll put a low grade. It's a low grade. It's pretty good. It's definitely a game I could go back now, play it, be like, yeah, it's a good game. Uh I also don't really need to play Borderlands 1 to enjoy it, but like, you know, I enjoy it. Borderlands 1 is your favorite? I agree. I hard agree. I think if I had played Borderlands 1 on stream, that would definitely go amongst the best games I've ever played. It's just so much better. I like the tone way more. I don't really like the comedy as much with Borderlands 2. Doesn't feel like it ages well at all. It's still fun. I like the feel of a lot more of the guns in the first one too. I don't know. I sort of like the darker tones of it. Zombie Island DLC. It's the only one I played on the first one. I haven't. What didn't I play on two? I can't remember. Maybe I did finish it. I was really bad about doing DLC of Borderlands on stream, and I just don't remember what all I did. But Borderlands 3, we're gonna. Okay. There are good things about Borderlands 3, alright? It's fun to play with friends. I'm gonna put this amongst the worst games I've ever played. The story is fucking abysmal. I'd play it again, sure, but not to experience the story. I'd skip it. It is unbelievably shit. It is outlandishly bad. It retroactively fucks up the series. You've never seen anything about this game? Ooh. Ooh boy. I would say play the Borderlands games in order. Don't start with 3. It's the story's so bad. But another one of its redeeming qualities, and I didn't play all the DLCs. I played half of one of the DLCs. It's some of the best Borderlands content. I believe it was the casino, and it wasn't because of gambling. I promise it wasn't. It wasn't gambling, okay? But like the casino DLC was so fucking good from what I played of it. Uh, and I would hope that the rest of the DLC kept in that quality, but the story is just so bad. The first two haven't played two first, haven't played one yet. I mean, you can kind of skip one story wise, but like it's fun. May 2022 is when Duck played Borderlands 2. That feels longer ago. I'm pretty sure they remastered Borderlands 2. Borderlands 1, sorry. Yeah, the story isn't needed, but it's just a good time. So, boy, this immediately, I could look bad here, okay? I don't remember really what I said at the end of my brother's A Tale of Two Sons review. I'm going to say this game's okay. I'm going to probably put that above Blood Roots, or as this game just calls it, Roots. Sorry, this tier list just called it Roots. But Brothers was okay. Ending sucks. Watch my video about it if you didn't see it. Watch the VOD. Uh it looks really nice. Music's really good. Uh it's only like 3 hours, if that. I have peak horror on the list. Oh, guard. I see. I see. I see. I forget you guys can't see all the games at one time. We got a while to go. Um, yeah, Brothers was like play it once, pop out. Peak Fiction, there's no Yick. What if I did put Yick in here? All right, so we're gonna blast through a couple of these. All right, so let's do this kind of in order. Call of Duty Black Ops. This is gonna seem wild, okay? This is gonna seem strange. I love Call of Duty Zombies. All right. Uh, some of the first games I ever streamed on this channel is Call of Duty Zombies, all the time, hours and hours, 6 to 8 hour streams, all night long. Really liked zombies. That's real old lore. That's like 6 years ago streams, maybe 7. I can't remember. Uh, the average is picking up. We're moving. The campaign, I don't think I ever streamed it. I'm not a COD fan, okay? I just liked one mode. All right? If I had to rank the whole game as a whole, it'd probably come down. But like the campaign's fine. Uh Heck Activision, all right? But I really like zombies. I like me some horde shooters. Black Ops 2 on the other hand. I'm going to put this in bad cuz I didn't like it. Campaign, kind of garbage. Zombies, easily the weakest in the series. Probably not the weakest. Very weak. I know a lot of people really like it. I didn't like it. Black Ops 2 sucked. Really a letdown. Uh, my COD fans? Well, no, it's not like that. Is the one on the left? Left is better, right is worse. So you want if you want to be farther to the left. Now, Black Ops 3, I streamed part of the campaign. I think it was me, Gex, and Potato, and we abandoned that shit real quick. Uh, and I played a lot of the zombies. I feel like the zombies went down real big down, real downhill from here. Uh, because it felt like all the zombie maps are about doing the Easter egg, which just basically felt like a story because it felt pretty mandatory. So we're gonna put it like a, we'll put it here. Eh, definitely a weaker campaign. Uh, a lot of the multiplayer for these, I don't even care. I stopped playing multiplayer for like regularly after Modern Warfare 2. Yes, I played a lot of Call of Duty in the past. I'm not proud of it. Like, so you have that weird fucking visual of ashes on your screen. I know, and the menus sucked. I don't know. It was weird. Uh, Call of Duty Ghosts. It had an alien horde mode. It was okay. We're gonna put it here. It was fine. It wasn't zombies. Basically, was just no shot. It was okay. Extinction? Fighting the aliens, that was fine. The campaign sucked. Garbage. I'm sorry, Brandon Routh or whatever. Uh, Multiplayer, garbage. Terrible. Extinction was okay. Extinction was okay if you played the DLC maps. If you didn't, and you just played the base one, it's not very good. But you know, maybe that seems a little high. I had a good time playing it. You know, maybe I'm being too positive, which nobody has ever really accused me of being before. So you know, I don't know. Infinite Warfare, once again, never even started the campaign. I'm too positive. We'll be more negative here soon. Promise. I promise. Right? 7 days is okay, so you're putting in bad. I don't think the few times I had a good time on it make it. Listen, all right, we're not doing this again. All right, goes in the list. It goes in the list. Infinite Warfare had some okay zombies. That's it. It wasn't good. Wasn't amazing. I'm gonna say it's slightly better than Ghosts because it actually was a zombie mode. Outside of that, gone. Infinite Warfare. Yeah, it had aliens too. It it was strange. It was strange. This is gonna look really bad. This is gonna make me sound like an actual Call of Duty fan. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do it though. World at War. Introduced the zombie mode, had great zombie mode. Multiplayer was fun at the time, like the campaign. It's a good time. Alright. Uh it just feels like it just rips off a bunch of war movies of the time. It absolutely did that. Call of Duty's been known to do that. It's just stuff that happens. Haven't played COD Advanced Warfare? No. No. I think Infinite Warfare was the most recent I played. It looked okay, the zombies. But World of War is a great game. Uh it's pretty old, but I had some good times. I've streamed the campaign of it several times. Also, tons of zombies back in the day. We'll stop saying positive things about Activision. Call of Duty World at War, isn't bad. Uh, never played the campaign. Played one match multiplayer. Got set on fire. Thought this was lame. Uh, and the zombies sucked. But it had David Tennant in it, which was strange. And three other actors who I can't remember off the top of my head. Uh, so that was a weird experience. Um, I don't know why they like putting really famous actors in Call of Duty Zombies. I don't know how that helps. Uh, but they did that. So they did that. David Tennant, yes. And who else? Let me uh Call of Duty WW zombie characters. Uh Ving Rhames. Who is this? I don't know who you are. Yeah, just a bunch of actors. Kevin Spacey was Doctor Who was in COD. Doctor Who was in COD. Kevin Spacey wasn't he in Advanced Warfare? Yeah, fuck Kevin Spacey. Doctor Man was in COD. You wouldn't believe the amount of people who are in Call of Duty games. You wouldn't believe. Some of them don't even play important characters. World at War had What is it? Gary Oldman and who's the dude from 24? Keith Sutherland. It was wild. Playing Call of Duty just felt like you were watching all the movies that have come out recently crammed into one. And it wasn't always a good thing, but it was something. If I buy you Elden Ring, will you play it soon? Soon? Soon TM? Soon TM? I mean, I'll get around to it myself, you know. You don't gotta, but there's a lot of games on the menu. There's a lot of games on the menu. Probably starting tomorrow, some of the new games on the menu. Um, Certified Duck soon. Yeah, I'll get to Elden Ring. At this point, like, why not just wait till the DLC is gonna drop? You know what I mean? That makes more sense to me. And I got other Souls games to get. Haven't done 3. Didn't finish Sekiro. DS3 has been on the soon list for over a year. DS3 is probably not going to happen until after Cordy redeems DS2. Almost certainly. Original Demon Souls? Original Demon Souls? Is that the preferred version? Really? Okay. We'll look into it. What do we got next? Carrion? I thought it was a really good game. Uh, it was a really great game. That game, uh, Naz brings up all the time because that's when he popped in and he said I was mean to him. I wasn't. Uh, Cannibal's also a big fan of it. It's a really cool game. Uh, you play as the monster, yeah, against people. It's like a monster movie, but you're the monster, and it's a really cool concept. I didn't say get the fuck out of my chat. Nope, didn't say that. Like Carrion was on Game Pass. Yeah, it's I can't recommend it enough. It's a nice, simple, cool game. I'm about it. You like the original more than PS5? Alright, that's fair. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of opinions about Demon Souls besides it's good, but I didn't hear like a lot of like I prefer one version over the other. So, super long sigh. Oh, listen, you know, I was just sighing. Your sure it's on sale more because you want to play it again? Yeah, I'd play Carrion again, easy peasy. Oh, people prefer Yakuza 1 and 2 for the PS2 over the remakes? Interesting. I don't I don't have that many big sighs. All right, I'm very good with greetings. All right, very good with them. I'm very good. Uh, the 1 week after you invited me to Among God, that feels forever. That feels forever ago. I mean, it was a while ago, but you know. Hi guys. Celeste. I need to get back to Celeste. Uh, Pretty badly. Uh, it was good. It was difficult. It was a pain in the ass. Uh, Biggest thing that puts me off of it is you want to do the story, you got to do a lot of stuff. You got to get a lot of strawberries or hearts or something like that. And the level's already hard enough, but you have to do that while completing levels. So, I don't know when I'll get to it. I like Celeste though. It's a cool game. If you like really hard platformers and you just want to have a bad time, have a good time having a bad time, play Celeste. I think that's fair. Uh Children of Morta. Uh I didn't beat this game, but I felt like I played enough to have a good opinion. And I want to put this like here. I'd replay that game again. I didn't play it co-op. It was really cool. I'm pretty sure the reason I stopped streaming it was I had some audio bug that kept fucking up the stream because of old console stuff. But like it's just a top down, I don't even know what to call it, game about this family, and it's really cool, and I'd really recommend it, and I really need to get back to it. Apparently they released a ton of DLC. Like a ton. So I'll do that. Uh let's see. City Skylines. Oof. I think I'll give this a really high okay. It's a fun game. Was Peak Watching one of your favorite streams? I think what limits it from being higher for me is I think there were so many cool features that were just DLC that I didn't have, but like it was really cool. It was fun being creative in that game. Isn't that the game where I poisoned the reservoir? No, that was ridiculous. See, Duck bitch about everything with its fault made it amazing. I want to try the second one. I don't know how different it is. But it was good. It just really felt like the proper way to play that game was to spend like $200 on DLC. I wouldn't do that. Uh, Maybe we'll do more Skylines in the future. I'm gonna say this. Is it gonna happen? Probably not. There's a part of me that wants to at least play every game I've ever played again that I don't have a VOD for. So at least there's some footage of me playing all the games. Uh, that probably won't happen. Jesus, I know, right? But there's a part of me that's like, but I kind of wanna. Maybe so many games here you haven't watched because you're a new viewer. Yeah, see, there's so much duck lore that like a lot of these games I played before I've met anyone who's talked in chat today. Uh, this is just, been playing games a bit. Went crazy in 2021. Yeah, so much. See, and that's what bothers me. It's like having VODs wasn't even a concept in my mind. But not that I could have really done it. I mean, I could have, wouldn't have had chat. I don't know. We're recording stuff now. It's fine. Hates gamings. Look how many are in okay and above. I like most of these games. I didn't drink during that Gears of War 5 stream, okay? I did not, okay? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that, all right? I have that VOD. I have that VOD. I don't think that one's going on. Um, so Contrast is a platformer game, and it's kind of cool. It feels kind of undercooked. We're gonna put this here in okay. It was fine for one playthrough. I think I did it in one stream. Uh, it's all about using lighting. Uh, this isn't helping your. I'm not a COD fan. It starts with C. It's just high in alphabetical order. It'll move around. Come on. It'll be fine. Okay, we're going for the end product here. Okay, we're not. Don't judge it from the beginning and the conceptual sort of stages. All right, the list will look better. It'll look better. Oh my god. What was I just talking? Contrast. Right. I'd recommend this game. I think it was on Game Pass. Maybe not. Don't expect a lot from it. It kind of has a story. It's not amazing. Uh, Control. Control. I didn't give it a fair shot. I didn't finish the game. I gotta finish the game. I'll try and do it next year. Uh, it just wasn't drawing me in. Uh, and other stuff was coming up, but it had some good parts. It had some really annoying parts. I hate games where it's like, let's just keep repopulating an area you have to run through. Uh, there's another game I'm going to talk about that later. Uh, the average is going down. Let's go. I didn't like the puzzles. That fucking puzzle was bullshit. Okay? That puzzle was bullshit. Alright? Fuck that puzzle. Anyway, fuck that shit. What were we talking about? Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb is adding sex, so peak. See, I'm gonna have to like re-rank a bunch of this after I play more content for these games. Uh, we're gonna put this here in okay. If the ending wasn't fucking garbage, I'd say that game is great. Uh, it was fun. Needed a bit more content. It's added more content. Haven't played it. Ending was fucking trash fire. I fucking hated that. The Twitch extension was cool. A lot of cool things in the game. That ending really lowers the game a lot. I also had fishing. That sucks. But I don't know. I think I had a good time in it. It just had some problems. Outrageous. I'm assuming you wanted it to be a bit higher. Whoops. But you know, just so happened we got married that day. That's great. Yeah, me and Echo did get married in that game for the cult of the Lamb. So, you know. Fun fact, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 are $1. You know what? If you're going to buy any Valve games, check the Valve collection. Usually it has every Valve game together, and if stuff's on sale, it's probably going to be like $5. Which means you get Portal, Portal 2, Half-Life. It might be more than $5. I don't know how much it is, but usually it's really, really cheap. So like why not, you know? Although I don't think the Valve collection has Half-Life Alyx in it yet because it's newer. Um Dark Souls. I'm uh specifically talking the version I streamed, uh which was the remaster. I've played the original Dark Souls, didn't stream it. The Xbox 360 version. Uh and Blighttown on that is a nightmare, but I think we're gonna have to put that one of the best games I've ever played. Uh, it's not a perfect game. I really like the first Dark Souls though. I think it's really good. I really like it. I wish I knew more about it, in playing it more. But there's like stuff I forget, stuff I miss. But it's a really good game. I really like Dark Souls. Where's two? It does feel like alphabetically it should be on there. Check my list. Hmm. Hmm. Is it not on here? Fuck. Huh. All right. Yeah, give me a second. It is on here. Where is it? I uploaded the file into here, but I don't see it. Uh, is the image the wrong file type? That's okay. Well, we gotta include that. So bear with me, I guess. All right. Yeah, give me a second, stream. Okay. So I played Scholar of the First Sin specifically, so we'll do that. Uh, I don't know why this didn't load in. The worst version ever. I played what was available. Okay, we're gonna me. Whoop. Oh, that took away everything. Fuck. All right, give me a second. uh, it should be in here. Okay. All right, we're back. The Xbox 360 showcase goes hard. It's my time to rewrite history. What, speedrun the game? What's happening here? All right, let's. All right, we'll put that here for a second. We're gonna do Dark Souls 2. All right. So, Dark Souls 2. Know the list? Once the black screen, I messed with it. Could have changed the whole thing. Um, how do I feel about this game? Uh, um, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too. Maybe I've forgotten. No, I had a bad. We're gonna be generous here. We're gonna put it in okay. It was okay, which is probably more than it deserved. I hated that game. All right, I did. I don't know. Yeah, we'll put it in bad. You're right. We'll put it in bad. It's like a part of me that's like maybe there was. I remember the beginning sucked because the stats were terrible, but then I was like the DLC and all that was bad. But like, was there good parts in the middle? I don't know. I think it was probably bad. It, yeah. Not just bad. I don't know. Maybe the developers were bad. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think we're setting on it's bad. It's a high bad. It's almost okay. I hated it. I did have the correct opinion. All right, Darkest Dungeon. Never finished it, but I feel like I can judge it correctly. We'll give it a really high good. It's a really good game. Uh, should I rename okay to good? I feel like I'm saying good a lot, not usually okay. Because okay doesn't seem too bad. Why not SABCF? This ranking's fine. Maybe we'll leave it like this for now. We'll see how it goes. All right, Darksiders. All right. I think I've started this game 3 times on stream, and I really like things about it. Make a new category at the end for my favorite, like my favorite. All right. See, that feels weird to make because I haven't streamed all my favorite games. All-time favorite stream game. All right, we'll look into it. We'll see about it. We'll see how long this takes. We're gonna put Darksiders really high up in the game I didn't give a fair shot. I'm just not that big into hack and slashes, but gosh, the Darksiders game really, I really want to play it more. Amongst the best games ever, not high enough. If there's more than like 10 games in the top category, we need one winner. Well, wouldn't the winner just be the furthest left? Yeah, it'll just be whatever the furthest to the left is. Right now it's Dark Souls. Dark Souls is looking pretty nice. Holy shit, it's been an hour? Oh my god. We gotta pick up pace. We gotta pick up pace. Darkwood. Interesting concept. Kind of bad. Not too terribly bad. Uh, I don't know. Seemed like a creepy game. Was very vague with a lot of stuff. Isn't going so good. It's Dark Souls 2 that fucked me up here. I've been chatting. Oh my god, I know. This guy won't shut up. This is supposed to be watch a cutscene stream and then being like, what the fuck? And then driving your bike and then fucking up and looking like a fool. I know. I'm fucking the whole stream process up. What am I doing? Days Gone. Great feels like the wrong word, but I liked it more than okay. I don't think I'll probably ever play it again, and I have some real problems with that fucking game. But God, it was kind of really, it really roped me in. I don't know why. I don't know how to just chat. Spends an hour yapping. I don't know. I don't know about this just chatting. We'll keep just chatting once a year, all right? Um, I really enjoyed Days Gone, but I say that and I can immediately think of several times when I was like, how the fuck is this in a game? That was unbelievable. That was insane that that was permitted. And then they were like, of course we'll get a sequel. Like the audacity to that thought process is bananas. But um yeah, I liked it. It was fun to watch. I'm glad it was fun to watch because I know there's a lot of it. Last VOD should go up soon. The Last of Us was canceled. Sequel was canceled for The Last of Us. The Last of Us. One day that'll be on this list. I gotta watch everything. There's just so much. There's just so much. Dead by Daylight. This is a hard one to put on here because it's a multiplayer game. Uh, I'm really enjoying it right now. Uh, so I feel like if I ever re-rank this list, I'm gonna have to change it probably pretty drastically. You literally have multiplayer games. Yeah, but like this is like proper multiplayer. Zombies is like co-op. I didn't play the well, played World at War multiplayer. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna put this behind Days Gone. I've been really enjoying it. It's an alright game. It's good problems, you know? I'd be so mad if I rank The Last of Us really high. If it's like the show, it's not gonna be too high. Did you ever stream Dishonored 2? I did. I did. Huh. Uploaded the file. Oh my gosh. Alright. This is gonna take even longer. No, wait, they are on there. They're just farther to the right. Okay. Deep Rock. Is Deep Rock on here? Maybe it's just like really out of order. Was Deep Rock should be in here. But Dark Souls wasn't in here. Uh well, let's test something. Okay, it's not moving more up. Uh fuck. All right. Well, wait, there it is. There it is. There's Dark Souls 2. Here it is. Okay, so everything is in here. It's just not all in alphabetical order. Okay. There's just so fucking many. Okay, we're gonna throw that over here. Alright. So, heck, alphabetical order. It's just how it goes. They're apparently all here. I don't know why it did it like that. Huh. Alright. Heck the order. Yeah, because like Astroneer and Apex is A's. And we should have done them. Alright, well that's good. I need to make a note for next time I use this tier list. Remove PS2 copy. Okay, cool. Saved. Saved. Thank you. Thank you. What were we talking about? We just finished Dead by Daylight. All right. So we'll go Dead Space in order, right? Dead Space 1. Not the remake, the original. Uh, I am gonna probably play that again on stream at some point. Uh, it's got to go here. It's a fantastic game. I really like that game. It's one of my favorite games ever. Uh, I think it's great. I think it holds up. Uh, I was shocked that they were making a remake of it because I thought the first one was great, but I haven't played the remake. Apparently, it's good. Um, Yeah, I really like Dead Space. Um, Dead Space 2. Probably put it there. Probably we'll put it a little lower. I didn't even finish the DLC. I got like 5 minutes into it and was like, this sucks. I'm done with that. It's still good. It's just not as good. They changed a lot. They went from this isn't really a spoiler. Maybe it's a spoiler. Not really. First game, silent protagonist all the way. Then in the second game, he's like, I talk now. And they don't really address that. It's weird. Looks better. There's some neat things in it. I don't think it's inherently better at all. Gonna stream the remake. Echo's gotta stream more. Let's go. I'm about it. Everyone's gotta stream more. I wanna see those like New Year's resolutions. Any recommendations? Every game every game I say is good's a recommendation. You should get this for the holiday sales. Drink some more water. Alright. Dead Space 3. I've never played the DLC. Uh didn't play it co-op. Um it's it's amongst one of the worst games I've ever played. Not because it's like, oh my god, this is really bad. It's just such a massive disappointment. It feels like Dead Space in name only, really. uh Annihilates the entire franchise with how bad it is. They didn't make any more. uh it's just not a good game. Higher than Borderlands 3? I really hated Borderlands 3. I knew Dead Space 3 was bad going into it, and I was still disappointed. Borderlands 3, I don't know how you could make a game that bad. It's impressive how bad it was. Um, but I put it higher, I don't know. I put it higher than Borderlands 3 because Borderlands 3 I'd play again co-op. I probably would never do it single player. I'd maybe consider playing Dead Space 3 a solo uh again. So that's my rationale there. It's not a great game. Death's Door. Now I didn't finish this game. I really liked it. Do I put it in Don't Give It a Fair Shot? We're gonna put it in okay. It's a good game. Uh, I don't know why I didn't finish it. Thought I beat it. I got really close. I don't know why I stopped. Um, I'd recommend it. If you like Zelda kind of games, if you like cute birds, uh, you like kind of difficult games, play Death's Door. Use only the umbrella. Isn't umbrella the weakest item? Isn't that for an achievement? Um, yeah, I'd recommend it. It's a it's a cool little game. It was a Game Pass sort of game. That was back during the Duck Plays Game Pass games. It's the weakest weapon. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really too story heavy. I don't really know how else to describe it. I feel like some of these things I'm just like talking about because I don't want to like vaguely because I don't want to spoil it, but also like I know a lot of people weren't here when I played these games and might not know anything about it, but I don't know. I don't want to be like, here's the ending of this game. you know? But you know what? We're already an hour in. I've approached these the way I've approached them. We're moving on. We're moving on. Demonologist. Is okay. It's an okay game. It's fun to friends. The friends really is what makes it a good game. Uh, I mean, it's designed to be a co-op game. I haven't really had a bad time at it. Hate playing with friends. I'm saying playing with friends is the good part of the game. Um, yeah, pretty alright. Don't dislike it. Uh, I'd play it again even. I don't know for stream. Maybe for stream. I think like the inherent issue with that game is like a lot of the content is doing the same map over and over and like leveling to get to the next map. And I kind of would just want to do different maps. But that's like, not really the game's fault, I guess. You meant to play certain areas over and over again. I don't know. Age of Empires 2. Age of Empires 2, putting this up here. I played Age of Empires 2 since I was a wee lad when I think my brother had it on disc. Back when you needed a disc drive to play games. I really like that game. God, it was so good. Uh, what an absolute amazing game. Holds up. I don't think I played the remastered version, definitive edition. I think it's like slightly different AI and all that. But what a great game. RTSs I know are nowhere near as popular as they used to be, but I don't know. That game's special in my heart. Weird about it is it never made me want to go play more Age of Empire games. I've never played 1, 3, or 4. Two's just the best. Um, oh, is this bundled together? Let me check. Let me check the files. It isn't. Okay. So I don't know where it is. Okay. Okay, so we'll get to the second. We'll get to Alice in a second. We should have done Borderlands pre-sequel earlier. So Borderlands pre-sequel. Uh, I'm gonna put this as an okay game. It was fine. Weakest humor. Uh, probably the weakest side characters. Weakest sort of new gameplay mechanics. Wasn't terrible. Uh, definitely better than 3. Worse than 2. I'm pretty sure it was made by 2K Australia and they went bankrupt after it came out. Uh, so that sucks. Um, eh. Now let me pull Alice. Let's do both of these at the same time. So the Alice American McGee's Alice games, right? We're gonna put the first one in. I didn't give it a fair shot. We're gonna put this pretty low because didn't really enjoy what I played of it. I didn't even finish one level. Didn't think it was fun at all. And I went to play it after the first one because I didn't realize it was on there. And it's way older. Maybe I did beat a level. I think I made it to the second level. But American McGee's Alice, the sequel, I think they recently said that they're no longer trying to make a third one. EA won't give up the license for it. So that series dead. Uh, Gosh, what a fucking weird game, man. We'll probably put it behind Dark Souls 2 and bad. There were some okay things about it, but that game was just really buggy, not well designed. Story was delivered terribly. I believe I played it, and I think Cannibal joined me, and he had to explain some of the ending. Actually, Naz joined me in part of it for some reason, and we talked about Bioshock. It was a weird playthrough. It was a weird playthrough. It was a I would not recommend that game. It's very dark. It's definitely, even for Alice in Wonderland, it's very dark. All right, let's do all these ones in between the Dishonored games, and then we'll do those. So, Apex. I don't know. It's okay, I think. We go okay. Um, I'm not good at Apex. Uh, and it feels a bit too repetitive. I mean, I know it's a battle royale game and it's meant to be like that, but like it just doesn't feel like it has enough variation. Uh, it's a pain in the ass to unlock characters. It has some cool stuff about it. There's stuff I like about it. Played too much of it. Played an alright amount. Uh, it's an okay game. It Fortnite is tremendously more preferred in my book. Sorry. As far as battle royales go, is Fortnite has to be on here, right? Let me check. It is. I don't see it, but I know it is. All right. Astroneer. I didn't like it very much. It's okay. It's just really, really repetitive. We'll put it the lowest okay, and I feel like that's being generous. Fortnite, I've never streamed it. I'm pretty sure Fortnite's my most streamed game by a bit. Ooh. Yeah, but Fortnite you can just chill and converse with the gang where you play. Yeah, Apex you really have to be in the moment. Speaking of Fortnite, are you grinding levels in Fortnite while we're chilling? Chilling and talking about games. You got Peter Griffin. Nice. I'm glad. I know you worked hard for it. Uh, what are we at? All right, we're doing. All right, Backbone. I'm gonna put this here. I didn't really give that game a fair shot. There was so much fucking reading. It's like a detective furry game. I say furry because they're animals, but it's not really furries. You know what I mean? It feels like they're just people who are animals. Um, it was okay. I didn't play enough to really get what was going on. There was so much fucking reading. What a terrible game to stream. Thought I'd give it a chance. That was part of the Game Pass stuff. I think they made a sequel. So I guess the first one did pretty well. Uh, yeah, they give it a good shot. Staying around like a Fortnite was tough. That's how you level these days, you know? That's how you level. It's real skill in that. Um, detective game doesn't need reading is fully voice acted. Are you gonna say Persona? Or is it gonna be Yick? Disco Elysium? Actually, I need to play that. I do need to play that. It's actually a good one. Well played. Well played. Um, okay, Besiege. I really liked that game until I very quickly did not like that game. uh, I don't know why. The controls are like really busted. Uh, we'll put that here. It was like I had a lot of fun with it, but then like it's just something in my brain was like, no more of this, and then it just was like, eh. So like I'm gonna say it's okay. There was some good parts about it, but I don't know. Which brings us to the Dishonored games, the games I've been wanting to replay for a long time, which I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but ooh, do I do this? I have this feeling, this gut feeling. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Dishonored up there. I really fucking like Dishonored. Wasn't a perfect game, but I really liked it. I like the world. I like the DLC. I like the choice of stuff. The karma system's a little, eh, you know. But yeah, I really like the first Dishonored game. Respect this decision. I hope you don't think highly of the other two. Dishonored 2. Uh, I'll put there behind Days Gone. It's not as good. It's just not as good. They really went away with the story that I didn't like. Uh, the first one's very silent protagonist. It's a very dark sort of world. And the second game has a lot more chatting, which is fine, I guess. But the abilities just, I don't know. I mean, granted, I only played it as Emily. I had never played it as Corvo. Uh, it's not a spoiler. Literally on the cover of the box. Um, but yeah, I didn't like. I can't remember the name of the place. I don't know. I just liked the setting of the first game more. Uh, although the second one looks great, and then, and then Death the Outsider. Basically, the DLC for the second game. We're gonna put that as a really high okay. It's I really don't like the story about it, and there's some gameplay mechanics I don't like, but then there's other stuff where it's like this is really fucking cool. Uh yeah. I don't it's the Dishonored games have only decreased in quality in my opinion, but like they haven't taken a dramatic step. I hope they don't make a third at this rate, but yeah, this Death of the Outsider was I don't know, it's just worse. It's so weird that like the DLC for Dishonored feels just like entire spin-off games. It's a really interesting concept. I don't know. I'd recommend them. I'd recommend them. If you like stealth first-person games, or if you just like first-person games, you don't even have to stealth. Good game. Good series. Uh, don't starve. I think we're gonna have to hit our second layer of okay. Uh, it was okay. Uh, wasn't perfect. Might have been better playing it co-op, which I didn't. Really confusing. Gosh, there's so much stuff in Don't Starve. So much of it doesn't make sense. um, but I was really new. I only played it like maybe 3 times. Don't Starve Together was fun. Yeah, it was pretty brutal dying single player. I feel like maybe playing with other people would have been the strat. But try playing it, you're a bit confusing with friends what you played it for. I don't know. Like the very simple basics were like, I get this. Then when it started, like, there's so many monsters and stuff where it was like, what are the rules here? You have to travel so far. I don't know. I just wasn't good at it. I guess I just needed to know more, give it more time. But yeah, put it as an okay game. Okay is going to be pretty heavy, which is good, right? Because most games are probably average, right? Ludicrous crafting. God, there was so much crafting in that game. Dreamscaper. I'm gonna have to be mean to this game. Uh, it was like half roguelike, like half Hades, half social progress bar game. I don't know. Like Persona Social Links. Uh, I don't know. The gameplay was fun. Everything outside of the gameplay was kind of garbage. So I think we're gonna have to hit you with the bad. I'm sorry. Would have liked to finish it. Um, Dying Light. I never played the DLC, but it was okay, right? It's like a high okay, like a medium high. Put it here. It's a fucking zombie game. It's Dead Island with parkour. It was fine. It's S tier. I know the DLC is supposed to be better. I don't know. It didn't win me over. It was fun. There was good parts of it, but I can't put it. I can't put it any higher. DLC bad? I thought DLC was good. Am I remembering incorrect information? I feel like I've been told it was good. Had Cars peak. I don't know. I remember not liking the ending of we won't get too much into it. Fallout 4. Bad. Or isn't a parkour game? Parkour on cars though, you know. Fallout 4, every time I play that game, and I've started so many saves, that game is so fucking boring. It is so fucking boring, man. I don't know what it is. It's just like there looks like there's cool stuff, and then you play it and you're like, it's not cool enough. It's so fucking boring. Uh, I'll probably try it again one day, but the only way you can play it with mods. I don't know. Uh, it isn't 3 or New Vegas. Yeah, I mean, it just looks so different, but it also, I don't know. I don't know why Fallout has to keep reinventing itself. Um, Far Cry. 3 Blood Dragon. I thought it was the coolest concept. It's like a spin-off of Far Cry 3, but it's like a super techno 80s future kind of game. And I was like, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna like it. And then I started playing it, and I was like, this sucks. So we're gonna probably put that behind Fallout. Picked up the 10mm pistol for the first time. You knew the game was gonna be bad. It looked like a Nerf gun. When you pick up the standard, everyone should know this weapon in the game and have a bad feeling. That's no good. Are we looking? We got a lot to go. We're making good progress, I think. Probably halfway there. Just don't think about it. Don't count and think about it. FTL. We'll give it a low grade. It's a good game. Uh, really fucking repetitive. But yeah. You ever need a game for? Isn't it on phones and tablets? It's like a really simple space game. I'm pretty sure people have made mods. Because like a lot of the quests are just like the flavor text stops meaning anything, but it's alright. It's peak time. Ban. Ooh. We're gonna put Ban here. I thought it was fine. I had no problems with Ban. Garden Ban was fine. It was a good 20 minutes between Poppy playtime, part one and part two. I didn't have any issues of it with it. Uh I thought it was fine. I genuinely I think that's a good spot for it. It gets S plus tier. I can't believe I put it above Dying Light. I would easily play Garden of Ban again. Garden of Ban episode 1. Part 1? The first one over Dying Light. It would be the easiest pick of my life. Chapter 1, of course. Pretty sure Chapter 6 is coming out soon. Before 5. Isn't that crazy? Oh, these are not together. Uh, all right, we're gonna do some organizing real quick. All right, let's do that. Quick organizing. It's already released. Rating so generous but very funny. I thought it was good. I thought it was fine. It didn't overstay its welcome. I enjoyed it. I'm not even memeing. Hmm. Let's organize a little bit more. We proper get more back into this. Is that I think that should sort us out. Oop. Mostly. I'm not even memeing makes the fact that it's above Dying Light so much works. Dude. How it's so quick. Like there's so little room for complaints. Besides, I wish there was more to it. Dying Light, you know, I could complain about things in Dying Light longer than it takes for me to beat Ban. You know? It's just an easy choice. It was 10 minutes. I took like 20 minutes to do it, actually. I was very bad. I hecked up. There's nothing to it. I know. This is why it was great. Uh, ooh. Do I have the Poppy Playtime chapters split up? I don't think I do. Alright, anyway. So, the Gears of War games. It's been a long time since I played these on stream. Uh, you know me, I reference them a lot. Uh, they definitely got some problems. So we're just gonna go ahead and do we're gonna start throwing them out there. Specifically the first one. I don't mean the remastered version. Never played it. Didn't really want to. Until I found out that there was extra missions on the original version for Windows, and that that never came to console, and then when they remastered the game, those levels went to console finally. I've never played those, so I do want to play that, but it's on a list. It's on a list currently. We're just doing this. Alright? And Gears of War has some issues with its lore. I haven't read the books. I know some stuff happens in the books. It sucks. But anyway. So, Gears of War 1. With that, great game. Kind of short. Uh, little, little buggy, you know. Not a perfect game. It's fine. Gears of War 2. Put it up there. It's really, really good. Gears of War 3. Great cap to the franchise. Move this back. Move this forward. Great trilogy. Should have ended there. Alright? Should have ended there. 1, 2, and 3. You can play them back to back. They feel cohesive. There's not too many crazy differences. If you just like dude bro shooter guy with shotgun who's just so strong with so much muscles and so many bullets and missiles, great game for you. Doesn't take itself too seriously, but then sometimes it takes itself a little seriously. So, yeah. Gears of War. 1, 2, 3. Fine. Gears of War 4. Gears 3's peak. Gears 3's peak. Also, Gears 3 has great DLC. Gears of War 2 has this weird cut content DLC. Not very good. Whatever. Gears of War 4. Put it up here. Was it great? It was alright. It's pretty okay. Uh, it it feels like by the time the game gets going, it just abruptly ends. uh, which is wild to me. Uh, but you know what? I was like, hey, they're making games again. Fuck it. This is fine. Wait a second. I missed one. Fuck. Uh, oh, it's not even on the list. Fuck. Fuck. Misjudgment. I don't even have that on my list of games I've played. That's why. I gotta add that. Huge like Metal Gear. I've never played Metal Gear. Judgment, the Yakuza spinoff? No, Gears of War Judgment is very different. Alright. Give me a minute while I add this. Sure. Everything's going to disappear for a second. Whoops. Uh, okay. We're back. Everything's back. All right. So we did 4. Gears of War Judgment came out between 3 and 4. It was a prequel. Of course, it's a fucking prequel. Made by a different company. 4 was also made by another different company, but 4 was fine. We'll forgive it. Judgment was like, hey, Gears of War, it should be real arcadey. And I was like, okay. Does it have to be? Uh, it wasn't amazing. Uh, Easily the weakest in the franchise. Yeah, we'll put it here. Uh, I think they were made. Was it made by? I can't remember. Anyway, Gears of War 5. Much like, sort of like the third Dishonored or other games, Borderlands 3, Gears of War 5 takes the entire franchise and dumps raw sewage all over it forever. Uh, there were some good parts of it. Uh, Alcoholic Wet Dream. It's it's really bad. I don't know how they could make a Gears of War 6. It's so bad. It's unbelievable how terrible it is. From a story perspective, the gameplay's okay. They tried to shake it up and be like, look, it's not just a cover shooter where you shoot an enemy 4,000 times with the same gun. You have abilities now. It's also a 3-player game. So, like, Gears of War 1 and 2 were co-op, 2 people. 3 was 4 people. And then from then on, it was 2 people until it gets to 5. And it's 2 people and a robot with barely any abilities at all. It's better to not have somebody play as the robot. It makes no sense. It's like the equivalent of like when games used to be like, and another player can use their tablet to control a thing. It was ridiculous. But anyway, moving on. Getting over it. Uh, it's okay. I don't dislike it. It's just difficult, right? It's fine. Uh, yeah, I don't think I've been stuck on it long enough to hate it. Ever forget that short stream of it? Yeah, it's a fine game. Don't dislike it. I'd play it again. Uh, it's just so simplistic, you know? What's there to say? You climb a thing. GTFO. 4-player horror shooter game. I played it once with Naz. It's one of the first PC games I played with mouse and keyboard. It was really hard for me to adjust to it. We're gonna say didn't give this game a fair shot. I think we played maybe 2 or 3 hours at most. Uh, and I was really bad at it. You're gonna eat? All good. Enjoy your meal. Uh, yeah, apparently it's a really good game. I didn't really feel like I got that out of it. Uh, Not the game's fault. But yeah, there's that. Now, I like roguelikes. I like good voice acting. I like cool storytelling. I like Greek mythology. I like a lot of mythologies. I like good games. Hades, Easy peasy. Throwing it up to the top. I really like Hades. I didn't beat it on stream. That game is so fucking long. But I did stream some of it on console. I perfected the game on console actually. Uh, what a fucking good game. I can't recommend it enough. I believe it's on Netflix's mobile version or whatever, so I've been told, I think. Uh yeah, great game. Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon to mobile. Before Soak Song released. All right, the recent Hitman games. So, I wasn't sure when making this list. I don't think I've streamed the other Hitman games. I've played them a lot. I don't remember streaming them. I could have, but I left them off the list. Because I can't verify. I'll probably play some again on stream at some point. They're weird games, but didn't stream Peak Hitman, Blood Money, and Absolution. I'm so glad you said that. They're my favorite too. I haven't played. I've only played 4 Hitman games, and 2 of them are Blood Money and Absolution. The other 2 are Hitman Remake 1 and 2. Well, remake reboot. Uh, I really like Absolution. Blood Money's pretty good. Um, the newer ones I played, they hadn't finished 2, so we're gonna say I didn't give it. I mean, but like, it didn't seem too crazy different. I think I like 2 more. We'll throw them in the okay section like this. I think that's fair. If you like stealth assassination games, they're cool. The story, I just uh, the Hitman stories are always sort of like I'm here for the cool level. There's some story happening, you know. Uh, so there's always that. Hollow Knight. Ooh, ooh. Where do we put it? I mean, I know what category, but like, I I think Hades beats it, but Hollow Knight's up there. Hollow Knight coming to mobile soon. I Hollow Knight, I love that game. I've streamed it to 100 plus percentage twice. I'll probably play it again. I'm not very good at it. I lost the Hollow Knight race I had with Naz. I got stuck on a boss. Uh, a very easy boss. Um, what a good game. I'm so excited for Silksong. Will we ever see it? Who fucking knows? It's a great game. Hotline Miami. When it was, I know, I got destroyed. I was never good at that fight. Um, I like the gameplay, excluding boss fights and the end part of the game. The story wasn't super fan of, and the whole end part of the game I disliked. I know I didn't collect a bunch of stuff to get the real story. Uh, I think I'm gonna have to ties everything together. I don't know. I don't know if I want to stream the second one. I don't know. I'll figure out something eventually, and I don't know. 'Cause I'd hate to not complete the franchise. It's only 2 games, but also I don't know. I don't know, man. I've heard what I've been told about the second one. We'll give this a pretty low okay rating. It was an amazing game. It was fine. I I don't know if I regret playing it. Uh it was whatever. Did I do that? I think I did it on stream. Welcome back, HP. Uh I will say Hotline Miami is that was the deciding factor for me recording VODs while streaming them. Because it got muted, I believe. And so part of that VOD, I believe, is hecked up. Uh, so yeah, big learning experience. Inside, uh, but we'll do Limbo too. I believe is it? I can't remember what the company's called. Uh, 2D games that are kind of dark and vague and twisted. Uh, without spoiling it, I don't really like the ending. Play Dead? Yeah, Play Dead. Didn't they have another game? I don't know if they have a third one. I thought it was a fine game. Probably, probably here. Limbo. Limbo kicked my fucking ass. Uh, I believe Cannibal joined me for that stream. He had to tell me a lot of puzzles. Uh, I couldn't figure it out. That game kicked my ass really bad. uh, we'll put it here. Another company made a similar game. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Uh, I'd still recommend those games. They're short indie games. They're puzzles, but like playing the games 3 times is probably the most you ever get out of it, if that. That's my thoughts. Did you hear Picard Stray Souls did so well, bad that it got the company to they shut down? Wasn't that the survival horror game that like came out and everyone was excited, but then they found out it was bad day one? Damn. Is that game gone now? Jeez. Well, rip that. Think it will be soon? Fuck. Let me make a note. I really don't want to get buy that game, but if it's gonna disappear. Uh Kingdom Two Crowns. I thought these streams were maybe boring for everyone. And then I remember mentioning that before and people were like, hey, those streams are cool. Which I'm glad, because I really like these games. The Kingdom games. They're really fucking repetitive. God, they're so fucking fun. Uh I gotta put this pretty high. I'm gonna put it in great. I'd recommend them. Anyone could play those games. They're just so weirdly satisfying. what what a good time those games are. All right. How are we doing? We're moving. We're moving. I think this might be a 3-hour stream. Yeah. It's a new game, by the way. Kingdom 80s. That sounds kind of cool. What could that even mean, though? That's piquing my interest. That's piquing my interest. I kind of want to play him again. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll pick them up. All right. Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2. um. Well, Left 4 Dead 1 is easily one of my most liked games of all time. Uh, I probably should put it higher, but I don't want to put too much thought into it right now. I really like Left 4 Dead 1. It's just such a good game. Uh, it just is such a good game. I wish there was more. I mean, there's Left 4 Dead 2, of course, but like they're basically one game, kind of. I mean, you can play everything from 1 into. I like the way that 1 plays more though. Uh, we'll put 2 here. I like 2 a little less. I just like the all 4 characters from 1 a lot more than the characters from 2. Uh, really like the pistols more in the first one. Uh, Something about the special infected played so differently in 2. So is your main. I usually picked Bill or Francis. Mostly because nobody wanted them. uh, a lot of people usually pick Zoe, and I always thought Lewis was pretty cool. I liked his positivity and all of it was like really cool, but like I don't know. I usually get stuck with Bill. I just wasn't that picky about it. Uh, yeah, they're good games. I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking like it sucks that I just can't play those games for the first time again because like I've just played them so many times and I just you stop getting new stuff out of it. But like they're just so well designed. Um, okay, what about oh well. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. I'd put it higher, but I don't want to disrespect the other games I've already put up there. Lethal Company is really fucking good. I really like Lethal Company. I want more content. Um, for it, and that'll happen in time. But besides that, whatever. It's a great game. I played it a bunch recently. Uh, Much like Left 4 Dead, it's a great 4-player co-op game. Play Black for Blood. Black for Blood's on here. Should we do that now? Sure. Where would we put it? We'll put it in bad. Um, it's just I played that game several times in many of its iterations. They've made a lot of changes to that game. It's I don't know. It's like it doesn't know what it wants to be. Like the game is kind of a pain in the ass, but like I guess okay to play through it once, but like most of the content's about replaying it over and over again, but it's really not that fun to play it over and over again. Uh the Cracker Shoddy. Oh, from Lethal Company? Yeah, he only saw him once. He fucked my day up. Yeah, Back for Blood. I don't know. Just I just don't know who that game's for. I'm pretty sure they're not supporting it anymore. I doubt that game would get a sequel. I don't know how it possibly could. Card systems are so. If your game has a card system, it's probably not going to go well. I don't know what else to say. Little Nightmares. Now, I didn't play the DLC. Apparently, the DLC is pretty good. I never played the sequel. Uh, I liked it. We can put it in great, right? We can put it, I like it more than Carrion. I think I liked it a little bit more. It was a good game. I thought it was fun. Uh, I remember when I streamed it, I did it in two streams because I did like a maybe a 2 or 3 hour stream, and I was like, oh, there'll be more. And then the next time I streamed it, it was like an hour left, and I was like, well, shit. Uh, yeah, I want to go back and play those games, especially because the third one's supposed to be co-op. Uh, so I'll have to play through all of that before then. Although I think I have quite a bit of time before that happens. Uh, so there's that. Um, Lords of the Fallen, specifically Lords of the Fallen 2016, because they just I don't know if it's a sequel or a remake or whatever, but it's just called the same thing, but it's again. Uh, it's like a Souls-like game. Sort of like the Surge, you know. It's not like a actual Souls game, but like the genre. Uh, and I got stuck somewhere, and I just man, that game was intermittently fun. Like it would be like I don't know. The difficulty was there were some spots where it was like this is not difficult at all. Then it'd be like, this is pretty difficult. Then it'd be like, this is impossible. What'd you miss? I don't know. I don't know. Your evidence is before you. What you see is what you've missed. Lords of the Fall. I don't know. Probably, probably bad, right? Put it here. See Lethal Company up there? Yeah, Lethal Company. I liked it a lot. Good game. See, Call of Duty isn't. It's not dominated by Call of Duty anymore. I told you. Patience. Patience, everyone. All right, Made of Skier. Uh, gosh, I don't quite remember that game entirely. I remember I must have been long streams because I remember getting up to leave and coming back, and Naz and Potato, who were mods at the time, had added like so many fucking commands, and I had to purge like a bunch of those commands in like the coming weeks. I think there was like a command about me drinking water. I don't know. There was a lot of chaos going on. I don't hate people. Stop that. Um, gosh, I don't even really. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna put it in the lowest okay. I don't really remember much of that game. I remember like a graveyard puzzle, but I don't really remember the plot. It was fine, I guess, from what I can recall. He hates his undying loyal fan base. What the fuck is happening? I have no hate. Zero hate currently. I'm so positive. What are you on about? I need more. I'm gonna need more water. I really don't want to get more. Uh, Metro. Played it twice. I played the first one and then half the second one before I switched to PC, and then I abandoned those games. And then I did them for this past October. Uh, I hate the morality system in these games. Uh, the DLC was mostly trash for Last Light. We'll give the first one like a high okay, and I think we give Last Light like a high bad. Uh, gosh, a lot of it just has to go with like the second one's so riddled with issues that like happens because it was a sequel. So it's like there's multiple endings in the first one, but the sequel is like here's actually the real ending, and I don't know, just I talk about it a lot in the VOD, where it's just like it doesn't really matter what you do. I don't know. It's sort of how I felt. Anyway, Minecraft. Um, that is a really hard one to judge because there was the Minecraft server, and then there was the Duckmas Christmas Village. I mean, I had fun on it. I like Minecraft, but really when I'm doing a specific thing, we'll give it a low grade. And I think that that's entirely based on the experience I had in it. I don't think Minecraft is great on its own. I think it's all about who you play with. It makes the game. Yeah. All right. Murdered Soul Suspect. Now I'm going to play this game again on stream, and I'm going to make a video about it afterwards. I played this game. This game's the it's a bad game. But gosh, is it entertaining. It calls to me weirdly. I'm gonna put it in bad. It's all about who you play with. So the people who you play with were low tier great. I mean, I have to judge everything that happened, you know? It's like, sure, who I'm playing with is good, but Minecraft's Minecraft, you know? I like bad games. You can have fun in bad games, you know? It's not like I'm inherently objective in some of these things. Like, sometimes, like, this is my experience when playing them isn't like in review mode. You know, it's not like I'm sitting here analyzing everything. Some of them I'm playing with friends. Sometimes I'm like also doing other things. You know, you never know. I have a bad games. What are you talking about? I can't believe this. Okay, I just anyway. Moving on. Neon Abyss. It's an okay 2D roguelike. It's where I met a lot of the people who I led to the current group of people I hang out with now. So it's got a special little place, but the game's not too amazing. So we'll give it a real low okay. It was fine. That was like pretty much the end of the 4 a.m. stream games, I think. It was around then. Yeah. Okay, so we have night delivery. Let's do closing shift too. So, night delivery. That oh yeah. All right. We'll give this a high bad. Gosh, it was weird. Most of these were during the 6 a.m. streams. A lot of these were. Neon Abyss was towards the end of that. We have so many more games. Easy 4 hour stream. Now we finished this in an hour. Easy. What bad game? I think that this got brought up because of Murdered Soul Suspect. Uh yeah, Night Delivery. The ending just really sucked. It just it felt like a whole lot of building up for one moment. Eh. Neon Abyss is okay. Is that generous or not generous in your opinion? Closing Shift. I really did not like Closing Shift. We got to put that pretty far back. So generous. Part of the reason Neon Abyss is in the okay section was just because I was, hanging out with a lot of cool people while playing it. It was during a good time. It on its own probably would have been a lot lower. Being honest. Um, Northgard. So this is a game that was like free for a weekend on Steam, and it's like a town building Viking game, and it was really strange, but it just had a certain charm to it, and I really liked it. And I think they still make content for it. I think it's still like actively patched and everything. One day I'd like to get a full group of people to play it because it felt like the AI was just too good for new players. So it was like such a competition because we were building so slowly. But I think I give this an okay. Yeah. I'd recommend it. It seemed fun. If you're into. Was it a real time? No, it wasn't turn based. I think it was an RTS. But it had like a lot of base building. Uh, Oblivion. Oh boy. Why did I quit Oblivion? I didn't finish it. There was some good Oblivion streams. Much like Skyrim. But just, gosh. It just didn't really grab me that much. It just sort of, it got a little old. Uh, I hated, was it the Citadel? God, I hated that place. Um, oh man, I even went past that. It got like Mage Guild quests. I can't remember. I mean, it was fine. I didn't have bad times that I can recall. But in good, good's getting a little bloated. Honestly, this list so far is pretty evenly balanced. Like it peaks in the middle. That's good. Do we wanna? It's probably better. Go here. Skyrim. I like Skyrim. Is it great? Is it great? I'll give it the weakest great. Skyrim is pretty good. I had a lot of fun. Huge like Morrowind. Hate to see it. According to your calculations, so I gotta finish it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing about that. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up that save again or what. Because I want to beat Skyrim, but I also want to try modded Skyrim, but I don't want to do modded until after I beat it. So I don't know. I'll address that soon. Uh, yeah, but Skyrim is alright. I think the first time I played it was tremendous. For a stream, tremendously more entertaining for everyone but me. Holy shit, was that game a nightmare? It was so broken on console at the time. Oh my god, it was like almost. I quit because of how broken it was. But the PC playthrough was all right. Um, yeah, I probably just shouldn't have stopped that. But just a lot of stuff started happening, and I got busy. Um, uh, and there were some times when you don't want to play a game. Sometimes you cancel a stream. That was also a victim of the cancel stream era. But we're good now. We're fine. Geek is about to be ranked on the list. Ori? Saw 5 minutes of my Xbox playthrough forever ago. That could have been possible, right? I think Naz. I think that was within the same timeline. Timeline? Time period. I think I was interacting with the greater group of people then, right? Most of everyone? Can't remember. Was it after? I don't remember. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me specifics. Poppy played. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's right there. It's gonna rank high too. Know it. Ori. You watch the Ori streams, you know. I have mixed feelings about Ori. We'll give it a high okay. Some of that gameplay was. Ooh. Looking forward to get to the next one. I'm not too excited because there were some things that, but the first one were like, whew. But apparently the second one's a lot better. Ori sucks. Oh my god. First of all, hi Apatheus. Merry Christmas. Happy Duckmas. Secondly, how do you hate Ori as a Hollow Knight fan? It's not that great. Alright. Alright, fair enough. That's fair. It sucks. I put it as a high okay. I heard the second one's better. Alright. Okay. Why even play games when it's all slop? Oh my gosh. You never play. Oh my gosh. What? Slandering games for no reason? Not all games are bad, by the way. Outer Wilds. I didn't finish this fucking game, man. I was not feeling it. I was not. Everyone told me this game was so good. Hollow Knight's high up there? Oh yeah. It's up there. Second place. Outer Wilds. I just wasn't. I'm gonna put it in bad. I'm not gonna lie. I could put it in didn't give it a fair shot, but I just didn't like it that much. Maybe if I had finished it, my mind would have been changed, but like right after the first puzzle, what are you fucking on about? I did almost everything. Now, now. Alright, the Outlast games. I never did the Whistleblower DLC. I thought Outlast was pretty good. I thought the first one was fine. Little weird. Did I think it was fine? That ending was pretty convoluted. It had some good parts. Maybe it's okay. We'll put it here. Two. Uh, we're gonna put that there. Yeah, the first one, it's just run around with a camera simulator. Wasn't the second one's one of the most edgy games I've ever played in my life with a terrible story. Has Fortnite been ranked? No. No. Uh, God, Outlast 2 is fucking terrible. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone ever. Um, Here's what we have left. Minus Dark Souls 2 is on there again because we couldn't find it. So, Uh, you do not see Fortnite. Fortnite is... I moved it earlier. See it? Yeah, it's there. It's somewhere. Yeah. Next to Halo 3. Halo 3. It's Torchlight. ODST. Uh, Here. I should move these. Okay. Move the Red Deads together. Okay. Cool. Overwatch. So I haven't played it since it was called Overwatch. Well, I played it when it was Overwatch. I never played it when it was Overwatch 2. Uh, I played it before most of those Activision Blizzard things came out. uh, eh. So Red Dead 2 down there? Yeah, you're not gonna like it. Overwatch, man, what a... I don't even want to say anything positive about it. Because, like, I don't want to support it now in any way, shape, or form. But it had so much potential that was squandered, and they made weird choices, and I didn't like them. I think we put this in bad. Yeah. Payday 2. I think I've only ever streamed this game once. Maybe I streamed it back in the day too. I really like Payday 2. It's a really good game. You already hear the boring argument coming along. Can't argue against it. I don't know. Maybe I'll say something different. Who's to say? I don't know. Maybe it was cool this time. Uh, I'm gonna put Payday 2 up here. It's a great game. I really like it. Uh, do I think I should put it up here because of me streaming it? Probably not. But Payday 2 is a good time. You want to rob banks? Cool. You want to explore 75 crossovers that make no like lore sense? Yeah, there's that too. Then this gets a little awkward because then we get to Poppy Playtime, which we're bundling the chapters together for the sake of this. Lower than Ban Ban, higher than Ban Ban. Uh, do I put it in okay? Is it worthy of great? I kind of enjoyed it like a lot. We'll give it a low grade. I liked it. I know the company's in questionable stuff. I really liked it. Uh, yeah. Well, shit. Well, you know. Uh, then we have the Portal games. Portal 1 does not hold up that well. It's just kind of old, but it's good. Give it a low grade. Portal 2, we go here. I think that's fair. I feel confident in that. I played them not long ago. Portal 1 just doesn't age that amazing, but like it's got some charm. Portal 2 is just an improvement in every conceivable possible fucking way. Uh yeah, play Portal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, Prey. I need to try Prey again. Prey has one of the best starts of any game I've ever played ever. It's amazing, but then you get into the game and it's like, this is the fucking game? And I gave it up. I quit. But I'm gonna put it in the different give it a fair shot because I didn't continue with it, even though I felt like I gave it a pretty good shot. But we're gonna put it there. Because I'm being optimistic. And if you disagree with that, heck off. You're going to get banned. Nobody getting banned. During the stream, I was molding to say it was terrible. I was. I don't know. I'm so conflicted. It got so bad, but the beginning's so good. Do I put it in bad? Or changing? The beginning's good. That never changed. I did. The biggest issue with that game is it feels like you never fucking achieve anything because it just keeps putting enemies in areas you've already been. It's just so fucking. I don't know. Maybe we do put it in bad. How much should I play? I don't know. 3 or 4 streams, maybe at most. I think. I don't know. I did quit it. I did quit it because I didn't like it. I mean, I guess I can put it in bad and then come back to it. We'll put it in bad. I think that's maybe fair. Kind of like Prey. It's alright. I did quit the game. Did quit. Put it there. We'll do another tier list. I don't know, next year or the year after, whatever, when there's more stuff. And maybe it'll change. Maybe I'll come back to it and change it. Alright. So, PUBG. Uh, wasn't my favorite. I played on console, ran terribly, looked like shit. Uh, and it was like before Fortnite really came out, or it was around when Fortnite did come out. We're gonna put this in bad. Uh, Probably here. Uh, I got a couple wins in PUBG, but they didn't feel good. There's a lot of laying down in a bush, being invisible. The Rage games. First one's okay. Uh, Really weird game. Really weird. It's Mad Max, but it isn't. It's like weirdly empty in some areas, and other areas it's not. It has really cool details if it's NPCs. I don't know. It's like clearly a game that like a lot of passion was put into, but like not equally across the board. Only because there's bots in the servers. 20 minutes of gear gathering to die to a sniper in a bush. Yeah, it's very. I don't like snipers like that. But Rage is okay. It didn't overstay its welcome, really. Could have been better. It could have been better. Rage 2, I liked a lot less. I'm gonna say it's bad. It ran terribly on console. That didn't help. I don't think it was like put it here. Um, I did not like Rage 2. And I heard people really like the second one. But gosh, it was so fucking generic. You're a coward at heart, but you don't like the bush camp? Yeah. PUBG. I don't know how that game's still going. Alright. I'm gonna need a drink of water for this. We're getting into the Resident Evil games. Okay. Resident Evil Zero. We'll give that a high bad. Uh, it's not that great. It's kind of has a lot of the creepy stuff in the series. I know a lot of people are already terrible. Fuck this list. I know you're a big fan of Billy. Um, it just feels like a weak entry. Doesn't really feel like it fleshes out too much stuff for Resident Evil 1. Um, the difficulty slider sucks. Holy shit. I can't believe that like normal difficulties like almost unplayably difficult. Um yeah, and it just didn't really feel I don't know. Eh. Skill issue? No, nah. Fuck that. Uh Resident Evil 1. I really like that game. I really like the first one. It once again, there's some issues, but I kind of really like it. We're gonna put that in. Of Lethal Company. We'll put it here. I really like the first one. Uh, there's definitely some story stuff I don't like. Um, but yeah, once I got into it, it took me a while. I remember the first time I played it, it was like I was bad at like maneuvering the pieces around, and I didn't just quite get it. But I don't know. I'm thinking very fondly back to it. And like just how different all the scenarios are. It was kind of cool. Uh, Resident Evil 2 remake. Not a perfect game. Has a ton of content. Do I? I'm gonna put it here, and a lot of that is because of Tofu. Uh, yeah. uh, it's definitely got its issues. None of these games without issue. RE2 remake's pretty good. Tofu runs. I got so bad at tofu runs. I wish I was better. I should have never stopped. RE3 remake. We'll give it an okay. Uh, always tofu. Don't let nostalgia plague me. I feel like I don't know. Am I misremembering? I did hate the game, but I remember the ending. I was I kind of felt like I evened out a bit. I don't know. I remember hating the dodge mechanic. Didn't I hate the ending? Oh my god, you're right. Forgot about that. Fuck. That's how they. Oh, you're right. Fuck me. Forgot about the end. I'm remembering like one spot. Oh wait. Yeah, maybe we move this down. It's definitely better than 0, right? Move it here. I don't know if my memory's bad or I'm just a lot kinder on things of time. Refuse to replay it. In my brain, I'm like, wasn't fighting the Nemesis cool? But then I'm like, was it? I don't know. I feel like I need to replay 3 just to, I don't know. 4? Now this one's going to cause me problems. I literally can't put this anywhere without causing an issue. Okay, I'm going to say this, all right? I understand how some people can like 4, even though there's some issues with the game, okay? But I'm gonna have to put this in bad, right? And I know it's gonna be like, but in the video you recommended it. I get it, but we're putting it in bad. All right, wrong choice. I think the older 4 is bad. You've seen gameplay remake. Yeah, I know, but like, I played it in a messed up way. I should have either went all old games or all remakes, but remakes didn't exist. Backtracked a little bit in the video. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like if you played it from when it came out and you like shitty action movies, it's that and you can like that. But there's some problems with that, you know? I'd see this I knew that there was just no winning here. Yeah, there was some busted stuff. All right, we're moving on from 4. This is an unwinnable situation. I got to move on from this. RE5. This is another problem. RE5 is a shit game, but it's an amazing co-op game. I think the only fair thing to do here is give it a low okay to balance it out. STRE5. The stream was amazing, but that's because the co-op's amazing. We got to give this like a low. We give it probably put it here. I kind of want to put it higher. The game's not good. We'll get a. See, like I'm looking at this and it's like I'd replay 5 over Rage, right? I don't know. Maybe do we give it a high okay? Does it deserve that? Doesn't deserve it, but it's getting it. It's gonna get that high. It's not a good game, but it was just a blast, and I feel like I have to take into account how fun it was to play it. Didn't even have the main character on the cover. That's wild. They took Chev off the cover. You're ranking streams now? I'm ranking my experience, okay? I'm ranking the experience I had with the game, okay? And I had some experience of it while on stream, okay? What if I did that next next Duckmas and I actually ranked all the VODs? That'd be like impossible. I wouldn't remember half the shit that happened. Um, RE6, worst game I've ever played. Fuck off. Easy. RE7, uh, I don't know. The DLC really brings this game down a notch. Probably an okay. Oh, this is awkward. Lower than 5, right? I had more fun with 5. Here? I'm okay with here. 6 belongs in an incinerator. 6 is one of the worst games ever conceivable. The thought of it is insane. Remember that one time where we said, okay, maybe we're being too harsh on 6. Let's be positive next stream. 6 was. I don't ever want to watch those VODs back. Uh, in my mind, I just remember that there was tons of times where we were dead quiet, and I think it was just we were so fucking over the game. But we just got so far in, and it was like, damn. I felt like I needed to finish it. And you were sticking along for the ride. I appreciate it. God, that game's so bad. So fucking bad. Uh Village. Village sucked, man. It made so little sense. Better than 4. Probably better than 0. Problem is with Village is the gameplay's fun, but everything else sucks. Like it plays better than a lot of them. Remember those conversations where you're like, hey, you still want to play this? Village was good. Did you experience the story at all? The DLC especially? I gotta put this below 3. Like, I think I'd probably rather play Village, but I'd enjoy it less. Alright, is that... Alright, we're done with Resident Evil. We're done with Resident Evil already. I thought there'd be more. What are we at? 2:45? Can we blast through all these games in like 15? No, we're not gonna. This is gonna be 1 3 hours. Ari fell off. Yeah. Yeah. No Claire or Jill. Don't worry, more Claire and Jill soon. Real. 1 sentence each. Nah, we're not in that much of a rush. I think we're doing all right. The extra bolt in the chamber was life-changing. That's what you're saying? What are you talking about? What are you saying? All right, Tomb Raider. Until the last 30 seconds of the first game, it's pretty alright. Is a gun guy? Alright. Alright. We give this a low grade. I think that's fair. It was fun. Wasn't perfect. I'm okay with that. And alright, the guns were more realistic. Gun guy stuff. God, fans and gun guys. Uh, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Oh, give this a low okay. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Give it a bad. That last one was. I don't know how they're fucking considered a trilogy at all. Like, there's a person named Lara Croft in all of them. Great. Everything else is bananas. Barely connected. Nonsense constantly happening. The Survivor trilogy? Yeah, I barely survived that fucking trilogy. Jesus. The one sets you up so positively, and then you get to the end and it's like, okay. But then it's just downhill. Just telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying. What the fuck? I can't believe these accusations. Sea of Solitude. I didn't finish this game. It's a really short game. So we're gonna throw this here. I'm gonna play it one day. Um, Seemed okay. Not much more to say about it. I didn't finish it. Sekiro. I didn't finish it. God, it was fucking hard. There were some things I hated about it, but a lot of it was like I just needed to get good. So we're gonna put this in and give it a fair shot. Only because while I did give it a fair shot, don't know how it ends. And I feel like that would really change my opinion, which I know I used the opposite logic for something earlier, but like I feel like so much could change. So we're gonna leave it there. Uh and that's just how it's gonna be. Signs of the Sojourner. Okay, I didn't finish this game. It's a card game that I quit. And I quit because I thought it was shit. So we're gonna put that here. Skull was a roguelike game. It's a really cool concept. You're a bad guy trying to kill heroes. It pissed me off because I got an achievement in that game on console, and it was an odd amount, which I hate because most achievements are like 5 or 10 or intervals of 5. But it was like 3, sort of 3 gamer score. That made me angry. Not judging the game really on that, but whatever. It was just really tough, and I really sucked at it. So we're gonna probably throw this in bad. Cool concept though. Went to the bathroom, but a certain duck read my message and said, "I'm being truthful, but false because Borderlands 2 was lower." I hated that game. Wait. Okay, Borderlands 2 did get spoiled for me. All right, but I've had good moments playing that game. Okay, there have been bad moments with that game. Compared to one would be dramatically higher. All right. Listen, this is recorded evidence, all right, for future arguments. If I change my opinion going forward or say some bullshit, refer back to this, all right? We're sticking with this for now. This is the new canon, all right? We're getting the thoughts laid out. This is the truth. This is the truth until I do another tier list, and then I can completely rewrite all facts, all right? Uh, Lurk. Oh, good. Slay the Spire. It's probably not a good game, but I really enjoyed it, and I spent too much time playing it. We'll put this in okay. Uh, this here. I like Slay the Spire. It's great. It's like balloons or something, you know? It's just like I'll just play a quick whatever. Smite. God, I was so into Smite. Where do I even put Smite? Um, fuck, man. I mean, I didn't have a bad time. We got to put it in okay, right? Like a low okay. It's not like mind-bogglingly good. Definitely better than Rise of the Tomb Raider. Put it here. I think that's fair. All right. So, oh yeah, we're the thing's so big that the games can't even be seen until I'm like dragging them on there. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Sniper Elite V2 and 3. Uh, we'll put them in good. Uh, they're not particularly. Sorry, we'll put them in okay. They're not particularly amazing games. They're fine. I played them co-op. Uh, you're a dude in World War II who shoots people with a sniper rifle, and sometimes it goes slow mo, and you watch their organs explode. They're not particularly amazing games, but they're fun to fuck around in with co-op. Uh, so that brings us to Spore. I played Spore for like 15 minutes and had a visual issue occur when playing it. So I either have to rate this really bad or didn't give it a fair shot because the game is broken. Where's Multiverses? Did I stream Multiverses or was it just you? Was it only on your streams? Give me a second. I can check this. I uh, it might have just been on your streams. I don't think I ever streamed it. But like 3 hours every day. I don't think I did stream it. I think it was just you. I'll make a note. Should we put multiverses on here? Fuck it, we'll put it on here. I was in every multiverses stream. Yeah, because every multiverses stream always ended up being like, let's play with everyone. And then I'd hop on, you'd be like, I need to challenge the king. And then I had to destroy you. We'll leave it off for now. Alright, I'll double check. It would have ranked decently high. It's dead for now. Yeah, they fucking removed it. Like they had 3 seasons of the game, and they're like, no, it's gonna launch for real. And it's like, how is it? What do you mean? It was launched. Um, we're gonna be aggressive here. I'm putting Spore in the bad game list. Even though it was broken, I never really properly played it, but fuck you, Spore. I don't know what to tell you, man. You didn't work. That's how we're doing the rules. That's not fair. I didn't give it a shot. Fine, we're throwing it here. You're lucky. Stray. Uh, putting up here. I really like that game. I can't believe I beat it in one stream. What an amazing game. I really, really like that game. Don't backtrack. I'll try Spore again one day. I'll get a real opinion. Um, Stray's just a great game. I hope they make another or make some DLC or something. I gotta play that again at some point. What a good time. Super Auto Pets. Addiction's bad, so we're gonna put it in bad, but I did enjoy it. So we'll put it in low okay. Not 60 buckos. It wasn't it only 30? Which for 5 hours, I don't know. It was still alright. It's only really good for one playthrough. But alright, Super Meat Boy. I didn't beat that game. Holy shit, was that game fucking hard. Uh it was cool what I played of it. Was it 30? That case is S tier. Um we'll give it a low okay. I mean, it's like the game was hard, it wasn't bad. Superliminal. I really, really like Superliminal. We're gonna probably put that pretty high. Probably put in great game. Put it here. Binding of Isaac. Probably okay. Wish you could have seen me play that. I mean, I could play it again, but like, gosh, I feel like I remember some of the stuff. It ran kind of rough on console. It was before Crippy. There was a Superliminal stream I did when Naz put my stream on and everyone in his stream was just watching me. It was there was some stuff. There was some stuff that occurred. Uh I believe that was when Cordy would back and forth and kind of feed me messages of what was occurring. Did that a lot in 2021. It's weird that's 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Uh Binding of Isaac. Um Maybe just below Cult of the Lamb? Sure. As restreams were interesting. Yeah, there were some weird ones. Just chatting Naz was different. Different bread, very different. Elder Scrolls Online. So Elder Scrolls Online, I streamed a little bit. Uh, that game sucks. uh, we're gonna put this in bad. It ruined itself. What a mess. Evil Within. Hated this game. I quit it. Quit the game. I'm gonna go back to it at some point, but we gotta throw this in bad. We gotta throw this in bad. Revenant ESO. It's still around. Trust me. It's still around. As long as they can make money from you, it'll be around. The Final Station. I didn't finish this game. I really liked it. It's like a pixely 2D game. I kind of want to go back to it. Give it like a low okay. Probably better than Astroneer. Go below here. The Forest. Boy, those Forest streams are broken. I don't know why the cutscenes kept breaking my shit. Um, they were kind of fun. That was during the podcast days. Things were pretty hectic. Uh, yeah, I mean, like, kind of a broken, buggy game, but it was a good time. We got to get this okay, right? It's got to at least be okay. It wasn't as good as Garden of Banban. Come on. Uh, man, we have so much more to go. Okay, the Gunk. That was another Game Pass game. It kind of plays like Astroneer. I didn't like the gameplay of Astroneer very much, so kind of held it against Gunk. Ending was a little glitchy, but I really fucking liked the Gunk. If you've got like 5 or 6 hours and you have, I don't know if it's on Game Pass anymore. I'd recommend the Gunk. We're gonna throw this in great. Bam. It's a good time. Long Dark. Eh. It was okay. Survival game. I started the campaign. I never finished it. It wasn't even fully done when I started it. They did like episodes. I don't know. Low okay? Give it low okay. It's perfectly described as meh. Yeah. The Outer Worlds. I first of all, this is gonna really date the VOD. Sorry. I The Outer Worlds should be free on the Epic Game Store right now. Uh, for a couple more hours. I enjoyed this game. I quit it because I had an audio bug with streaming. Was the main reason. I enjoyed the game. I didn't have a problem with it besides the bugs. I thought it was kind of cool. They were nice. So close to your favorite game? Two away, huh? Is it? Is this one? You think? Outer Worlds. We'll give it a high okay. That seems fair. I want to go back to that game. The Pedestrian. Another Game Pass game. Booted up. Didn't know what to expect. God, it was a time. Beat it one stream. Quite some interesting puzzles. I'd recommend it. Ending was kind of fucking whatever. Um, yeah, I feel okay with that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're waiting. Remember that City Skylines type game where you made a duck castle? Is that on the list? It is. That is Townscaper. Yep. I think that game's on sale. It's a really cheap game. Although they didn't add more updates. Yeah. I like that game. I wish they would have kept adding to that instead of made a new game. Sims 4. I enjoyed what I played of it. I felt like I ran out of stuff to do, which is kind of why there hasn't been more Sim streams, because it's like, I just don't, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I have another good stream in me, but there's stuff I want to do in the game, you know? But I'll get back to it when I think it's time. So we'll put this in okay. We'll go pretty high. You love and hate The Sims 4 so much. Yeah, I've heard some opinions of Sims 4. Everyone wants to play it, nobody wants to deal with it. DLC's on sale. Oh, just $3,000. Get it, don the eye patch, and get below deck to enjoy The Sims. Arg. Uh, The Surge 2. Uh, it's a Souls kind of game. And I quit that game on the first proper boss because it just I couldn't figure out how to fucking fight the guy. Um, but I enjoyed it till then. Two DLC free right now. Check Sims DLC. It's $705. Oh, easy peasy. I quit the Surge. So like, we'll put it here. Uh, oh my god, what is this? Wild at Heart? I quit this game. It was nice and wholesome and all that good shit, and I quit it. Because the gameplay fucking sucked. What is it? It's like Pikmin, kind of like that. I've never played Pikmin, but it's sort of like that. I mean, I quit it, so I gotta put it in bad. I'd be down to give it another try one day. Put it there. Then we have The Wolf Among Us. I really like The Wolf Among Us. I would like to play some of the other Telltale games. I think this is easily the best one. Uh, Having played so little of them. The Stardew Valley. I never streamed Stardew. I joined you in Stardew once. Me and Cannibal joined you because you were like, hey, I'm going to do a multiplayer thing. And we joined your world, and then we never played again, I believe. Yeah. Uh, this War of Mine. Quit this game. This game's fucking depressing. It's good for what it is. Um, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, be okay with that. All right, Rainbow Six Siege. I used to play this game a lot. I had a good time. I mean, I had a good time. We can put this at a high okay, which feels like cheating, but yeah, good old Siege. Uh, Torchlight. So I played this for a sponsored stream, and I thought it was alright. I didn't hate it, but I didn't really continue playing much afterwards because, like, the story wasn't finished, which I was surprised about. We'll put this at the lowest possible okay. I didn't dislike the game, but, like, it just didn't feel finished yet. It was good when you played it, couldn't keep you entertained after a few months. Siege has a problem where, like, attacking is the most fun part of the game, but then the other half of the game you have to play defending, and it's so boring. And who wants to do a boring thing for 50% of your playtime? And then they kept making it like, I don't know, like adding competitive rules to casual, and I hated that shit. I don't want to do character drafts in casual games. Townscaper, I liked it. It was so simple. Does it deserve a great? I'll give it a high okay. Okay's getting a lot of games. I'm glad we kept this category. There we go. Undertale. I'm gonna say I need to give this game another fair shot. I quit this game because I started a pacifist run thinking I'm a good guy. Uh, and then the game just became fucking miserable. So I fucked it up for myself. So we're gonna say we're gonna give this game another fair shot in the future. Probably here. Unravel. I liked Unravel. Uh, I got stuck on a bunch of puzzles. I don't really want to put more stuff in OK, but I think I might. It was cute. I gotta play the second one at some point. Uh, That's pretty high, but it feels right. You only played the second one? I don't know if I've heard much about the second. I'm surprised they didn't make a third, because I know the first one did well. Remember that was a big deal when they dropped the first one, because they were like, "Hey, this game exists now. We had just announced it, and it's here. Play it." Um, Vampire Survivors. I was really, 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 really into that game when it came out. I streamed it a little bit. We got to put it in great. How high though? Probably here. It's a good game. I recommend it. They just had an Among Us DLC. I don't know how it works, but it exists. Uh, a vampire is one of the worst games I've ever played. Starting from almost approximately the 50% part. Yeah, there's that. Um, I was gonna lie to myself. No, fuck that game. Uh, heck it the heck. Um, Vermintide 2. I gonna put this in great because I feel like we tapped out at the perfect time before it started to get too bad. Put it here. Pretty good game. We Happy Few. I want to go back to that game. Uh, did I give it a fair shot? I didn't really get that far in it. We hate on it too much to lie about it. Yeah. Like is it really one of the worst games ever? I don't know. Probably. The first half of it's pretty good, but like the back half's really bad. Think of Warhammer Dark Tide's really fun. I gotta try out Dark Tide. Actually, you know what? Speaking of Warhammer, there is going to be a lot of Warhammer content here in the future, alongside other stuff. Um, so hopefully everyone's okay with that. What that specifically entails, you'll find out. But there's gonna be that kind of content. All right. Anyway, We Happy Few. I'm gonna put in. Didn't give it a fair shot. I didn't I feel like I hit a point to it where it was like, this is the extent that the game can do. Um, it really interested me, but you know, how many do we have left? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We have less than 30. Okay. If we're still doing like a minute and a half per, that's that's a lot. All right, we'll pick up the pace even more. We're picking up the pace. Ignore Dark Souls. We were here. Uh, that was fun. It was really short. It's really short. It was fun. Put it in okay. Uh, yeah, we'll put it here. Now 15 minutes, 45 minutes. No, we're picking up the pace. West of Dead. I quit that game. Looked cool. Had Ron Perlman voice the character. Got my fucking life ruined. That game beat the shit out of me. We're gonna put it in bad. It's not too bad. Right here. All right, Wolfenstein 1 and 2. Well, the new Colossus and the new Order. I like the first one a lot. I'd put the first one in great, like a low great. Uh, 2 got worse. The tone was not to my liking. They just, I don't know, felt like night and day. Um, I want to say it's bad, maybe a high bad. All right, XCOM. I enjoyed XCOM. I gotta play the second one again. Uh, that'd be maybe I don't play the first one again on stream at least. Maybe I do that in my downtime. Uh, I'd be excited to make people characters in the second one, and then potentially get them killed like in Darkest Dungeon. Uh, maybe like a low grade, like a low. Waiting on XCOM 2. Yeah, I gotta do XCOM 2 and I gotta do Chimera Squad. Those are on the list. I will get to them when I get to them. They're long games is the problem. I don't know if Chimera Squad is, but 2 is long and even longer with the DLC, which I haven't done most of. Uh 2. Are there like 2 more? Maybe like a smidge. I'll put these in great. I feel okay with that. What is on your January list of games? So I don't hold me to this, but what will probably happen in January, um, I've talked about it before. I might get into the Resident Evil Revelation games. Let's go issue plus L plus ball. Who the fuck are you saying that to? What the fuck? Wrong copy. What the fuck is happening? Excuse me? This guy. I'm done talking about what I play. I'm moving on. Fuck this. Soon TM. Soon. Uh, Dead Cells. Dead Cells pissed me off, man. It was fun, but constantly being running into a door that's like by DLC kind of bummed me out. Uh, with that, like a high, like a high bad. Guy insulting streamer. I know. Can you believe this guy? A mod even? No, I have a pretty good idea of what's happening in January. I just don't know if I do it. You know? I don't know. Deep Rock. I like Deep Rock. Um, Getting people together for Deep Rock is a whole thing, and then playing it more is a whole nother thing. Uh, we got to give it a high okay, right? I feel okay with that. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now I played this like once on stream, never finished it. I'll probably play all the Deus Ex games at some point. Uh, I really like Human Revolution. Um, I don't know if it just because I streamed it once, I'm marking it really high because I just really like this game. Probably here. Probably here. Probably here. Yeah, let's do that. You don't play Deep Rock? You're getting people for Deep Rock's easy. No crossplay? Wait, it doesn't have crossplay? Thought it did. Huh. Alright, we're down to one row. One row of games left. Diablo 3. I used to... Okay, I know... Man, I played a lot of Activision Blizzard games, huh? Damn. Uh, Diablo 3, I really liked it. I really liked playing hardcore Diablo. It was a good time. It was a good time, man. I don't know what to say. It's just... I had a good time. We'll put it low grade. I'm sorry. Not between consoles? That's lame. So you could do like a PlayStation player to a PC and an Xbox player to a PC, but the Xbox and PlayStation can't play between each other. It's kind of lame. Doom. Give it a low okay. I kind of quit Doom. I couldn't do that last it got so hard, man. This is Doom 1996, by the way. I think it's 6? 92? I don't know. 90 something. Not Doom 2016. Didn't look like I liked it. I was fine with it, but it got so fucking hard so quickly. The guy from Fortnite? Oh my god. Yeah, the guy from Fortnite. The Fortnite guy, for sure. Have I? No, I haven't played any of the new Dooms. The only Doom I've played is the original Doom. I gotta go and play those. Uh, fuck 2016, Eternals S tier. I mean, I'll still play both. Enter the Gungeon. It's got to be a low okay, just because I can't make progress in that fucking game. But it's fun. Go here. I'll do it. You didn't play Eternal first. Yeah, I'd tend to play games in order. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Enter the Gungeons. That's pretty high. Okay, that's pretty high. Everyone's okay with this. Enter the Gungeons right here. Fine. This is okay. Alright. So, let's do the Halo games. I I I don't think I streamed Halo Wars 1, so it's not on the list. I can't recall ever doing it. I really liked Halo Wars 1. That would be really high on the list. So missing a trophy for Enter the Gungeon. Halo Collection's on sale, just saying. I have already gotten so many games from the Steam sale. And I have so many other games to play. While I do want to play it, oh my god, I just don't know. What did I buy? We'll talk about it later. Like the one where it reaches the Halo. It's a good one. It's a good one. Um, I'm gonna go with the controversial opinion first. Halo ODST is a fucking phenomenal game. Uh, we're gonna put Halo 2. Uh, probably here and great. While Halo Before 4 is amazing. True. Ooh. Let me check my list. I don't think I streamed Reach, did I? I don't know if I have. It's on my list. Maybe I'd never streamed Reach. Did I play Halo Wars? Yes. Play both of them. First one's amazing. Great game. Second one, we'll do the second one now. Maybe I didn't stream Reach. Halo Wars 2 uh, is kind of shit. It's got some cool things about it if you get all the DLC. It's not like unplayable, but it's kind of shit. It's just a massive downgrade. Halo 4, bad. Bad. Halo 3, a little low grade. I've played it so many times. Kind of over it. Like the one with the Arbiter? Halo 3 has the Arbiter. Well, the Arbiter's also at Halo 2. Spoilers, I guess. And Halo 1, gosh, I was not that big of a fan of Halo 1. I didn't start playing at Halo 1, so we're going to put it here. Alright, Halo's wrapped up. What do we want to do next? Fortnite? The best I can do you is a great. That's all I can do for you, man. Can put you up here. 3 low great. I like other ones more. I mean, the custom modes were great, but I was more of a Reach guy than Halo 3. The campaigns, count your days, count my days. But Fortnite being there, it's just not one of the greatest games I've ever played. It's good. Play better games. I know it's below some Call of Duties, but saying. No game I played with friends is top tier. What are you talking about? I've played game. A Lethal Company's top tier. Left 4 Dead's top tier. I've played Gears of War 2, ODST, World at War, Payday 2, Black Ops, Gears of War 3, all with friends. It's just a great game, so biased. Doesn't make any sense. From what is even happening? I played. Oh my gosh, I'm not entertaining this. Can't play Lethal Company. I so I'm supposed to put Fortnite in top tier? Like I've had some great times playing Fortnite for sure, but like I'm gonna be honest, most of the great times I've had playing Fortnite weren't on stream. I mean, I've enjoyed the times on stream during Fortnite, but like only a drop of the bucket of Fortnite streams of Fortnite times I've had are even on stream. This is fun. This is a good idea. This was a terrible idea. Layers of Fear. Didn't do the DLC. Pretty sure they stole artwork. It was okay. Put it below Doom. This is the best stream of the year. The fuck? What about the next 6 streams of the year? Is this just all downhill from here? Fuck. I should just not stream the next 6 days. Rocket League. I don't know when the fuck I streamed Rocket League. It must have been ages and ages ago. I suck at Rocket League. I mean, it's a fine game, but we're gonna put this in bad. Uh, it was probably when I played games with Gex because he was big into Rocket League, so it must have occurred during that time. Um, A Flame of the Flood. That game was weirdly, I kind of liked it. What am I reading right now? To be determined over the just chatting stream? What does that mean? Are we saying to be determined as we don't know if the stream's good yet? Huh. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know what's happening. Flame of the Flood. It's a pretty alright game. It's a little weird. I'd recommend it. I put it here. You said the next six aren't as good as this one. It's downhill. Yeah, because it's just chatting and the rest are to be determined. Oh, I see. I see. All right, I'll consider six back-to-back just chatting streams. We'll see about it. That way, they all have to be good, right? Right? Makes sense. Turnip boy commits tax evasion. It was okay. I didn't like to properly finish that game. You had to do a really annoying roguelike mode. The rest of it was fine. I definitely played it past its prime. A lot of the jokes are old. Ghibli just released another banger. One of the worst videos they've done by far. It's worse. It's worse. We're not reacting to this before. If this gets brought up, I'm not reacting to it. But what does worse mean? What does that mean? Uh, Fall Guys. Where are you putting Fall Guys? It's okay, right? It's a fun game. It's definitely not great. Let me go look at the title was. Oh, good. Alan Wake American Nightmare. Well, we'll put this in okay, and we won't put it very high. It was... What the fuck? What the fuck? Jubilee's really doing stuff, huh? Not, not too keen on that. Put this here. American Nightmare wasn't very good. Uh, Dante's Inferno. The game that I beat in one stream that was like 12 hours. It was a night stream back in the day. Versus one fate. What the fuck? Went off the deep end, flew into the ocean after the Poor Rich video. I bet you people still watch those videos like crazy too. Dante's Inferno. I never played the DLC for this game. This game's obviously based off of Dante's Inferno. It's really fucked up. It's like God of War, but way edgier. Uh, Maybe okay. I mean, it was like a fun hack and slash at best. I'm almost done. 3 more games and we're done. And we're done. Girl just made the poor person say the story and then gave the money to the rich kids. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Jubilee just fucking sucks. I don't know. Thinking it might be that. We're almost done. All right. Let's wrap this up. Let's sprint to the finish line. We'll leave Dark and Darker for the end. All right, Red Dead Redemption. Uh Putting it here. One the great game. Red Dead 2. Here at most. And that's generous. That's extraordinarily generous of me. Lower that ban. I will not lower that ban. Uh, Dark and Darker. This game was amazing. The state it's in now, every word hurts me. But when I played it, fantastic. Lower than Ban? Lower than Ban. Oh, lower than Ban. Nah, come on. All right, that's it. This is so much fun to watch. Yeah, it was so much fun. Everyone was a big fan of it. It was a great time. All all-time stream favorite. My all-time stream favorite. Did I do the forest? Yes, the forest is on here somewhere. Oh, here it's right behind Ban. Stream favorite, not favorite game. Like the game I enjoyed the most streaming. I mean, RE5 was amazing. Dark and Darker was amazing. Uh, make a category. Give it the 2023 crown. Ah, man, it's gonna fuck up the whole thing. I'm just gonna say it. We're not giving it its own category. It's gonna make it a pain in the ass to revert all this back for later. But we will officially say, even though it's not displayed on this, I think RE5 streams won. I think they were the most fun this year. Uh, I think there was only 2 or 3 of them, but they were like, they were solid. Uh, yeah. The all-time worst game to stream? Well, I mean, that's like RE6. Without a doubt, that was RE6 by miles. By tremendous miles. We went from the best to the worst moments of this year, back to back. All right. I'll save this. I'll post this in the Discord. I'll chronicle that RE5 was the best of 2023 as far as streams go. RE6 was the worst. And I will figure out how to make this available for you guys to organize things the way you want. Already kind of sucks. There's some good moments, but mostly, yeah. Yeah, but holy shit. It's almost over. Duckmas is almost over. But yeah, thank you thank you for joining me, everyone. I appreciate it. I know this is just chatting stream, and I know, nobody really wanted to see Duck just chatting or whatever, and face cam, just play the games. I'm the games guy. But yeah, Duckmas has been fun. Uh Capcom sucks. They're creepy. True. Uh Agree. Favorite emote? That's gonna be on you guys. I don't have one. Uh Anyone streaming today? Uh hmm. Fuck it. You're biased for sure. 90% of these emails came from you or Cannibal. True. Devil Duck High, they're good. Duck Gun's good. Alright, well that's I guess the duck recap. you know? Uh I guess I'll do some stuff for the rest of the year. See how that goes. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Probably won't do anything like this for a bit. Hope everyone had a good holiday. Has a good evening, all that junk. I'm gonna bounce. This file will be up when it's up. Similar to the year. Who knows what could happen? These next 6 days they're gonna change everything. To be determined. We gotta make sure we don't do anything too impactful for the rest of the year. Go fuck everything up. All right. Well, have a good night. See you around. Have a good one. Thanks for joining me. And goodbye.